Hi there, how are you? Stacie Tatera here to do your weekly angel oracle card reading for the week of July 29th. We're headed into the last week of July. I'm doing the reading a couple days earlier because I will be out of town in Chicago visiting my mom Sunday, Monday. So wanted to get this done for you guys. So it'll be posted probably a little bit earlier than usual, which is good. Felt guided to use one of two decks this week, and my youngest daughter did the tiebreaker, and we went with the Fairy Tarot cards. Also, in honor of Bradley Valentine, who created this deck, I will be actually in a class with him next week in Chicago. Super excited to see and work with him again and learn some more about whatever we need to learn about with the angels, right? So, Fairy Tarot this week, cards popped out right away. So a couple things. My name's Stacie Tatera. You can find me at MilwaukeeMedium.com or on Facebook, Stacie Tatera-Medium Healer Teacher, and on Instagram, MKEMedium444. Lots of classes and events have been scheduled. I talked about that last week. My Halloween circle has been scheduled for October 18th. You can sign up for that. Make the deposit for that event. Also, the next Spiritual Foundation class has been scheduled for November. You're able to sign up for that all-day class. It's a great class that goes through all things spiritual to really help you with your spiritual foundation and get a spiritual practice in place. I have a mediumship development group also scheduled. My circles are already full. And I do have a Reiki 1 and 2 coming up in September and October. And in August, if you have a child, a teen that would be interested or you think is ready to embark on a Reiki journey and become Reiki 1, I'm doing a class for kids on August 10th. So lots of things going on, but I hope you're doing well and you've had a good week. Mercury retrograde will be over on Wednesday the 31st. So things should hopefully start to feel a little less wonky with communication and electronics as well as relationships. I feel like we had a lot of relationship kind of upheaval in this last Mercury retrograde, the one that we're currently in. I'm sure that you could say that you potentially experienced some things around the planets going backwards and 6 other planets in retrograde. So lots of things going on energetically. If you're interested in scheduling a session with me, go to MilwaukeeMedium.com, look for the Schedule Now button. I am scheduling in October, November, and December. Things are filling up quickly, so if you want to get something in before the end of the year, please go ahead in and get something scheduled. Great. And also thanks to everybody who refers to me. I had great readings today. I had several clients come in and almost all of them referral based, so thank you for your support. All right, so let's get into the messages for the week of Monday, July 29th, the week of, and then we go into August as August comes in on Thursday. So the first part of the week, Princess of Spring, optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity create flight. So this is a card really, it's a beautiful card, and this fairy is on a swing, it looks like, just kind of swinging under this beautiful cherry blossom tree with lots of butterflies, which is about transformation. So if you've been feeling like you've been going through a transformation in the last several weeks or however long, this card is really pushing you to now go after your dreams, like all the work that you've been doing, things that you've been moving or working towards. This card tells us that it's time to really do something to move that forward for yourself. Now, when it talks about expanding your horizons, it's also about what are you doing to further educate or inform yourself? What are you doing to learn more, to get more involved in whatever it is that you want to do to move forward? What ways are you being creative? Are you an artistic person? Are you a musical person? Do you need to journal? Do you need to write? Do you need to sing or dance? Whatever that is for you, this card is really asking you to go after it. Okay, so last week we were staying present, which we're still trying to stay in that, be mindful of staying present. But this is, we're moving forward. We definitely are ready for things to shift ahead and use your creativity with ideas and certain things that may have been coming into your mind and your space as of late, to do that to propel you forward. Second card is the Empress. Time to take action. So we've got 2 action cards this week. The power of creativity, 2 creativity cards this week. Success that allows for a life of luxury. So what this tells me is that as you're moving forward, going after your dreams, this card tells me that whatever it is that you want to do to take action and to propel forward, you're going to find success. So if you've been fearful or worried about taking that step forward, this card is really assuring you that abundance follows you, that you have the love and the support that you need from God, the angels, and the universe, and that this going out of your comfort zone, potentially looking in a new direction, handling relationships differently, they will all be successful. And success comes in different forms, right? So sometimes that can be financial, sometimes it could be relationship, harmony, or peace. But what this Empress card tells us, she's that queen energy, she's doing very well, she's, you know, got all of this gold and lovely energy around her. Things are definitely moving forward, need to move forward, and you will find success as you do that. So the last card is ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So it's interesting that this card comes up because ego is something that I think, can definitely learn to deal with and manage in this lifetime. It's part of what's here to teach us. We need ego to survive. But at the same time, when we get so entrenched in fear, that's our ego taking over. So it's being mindful of what's driving you forward. Is it love? Is it peace? Is it harmony? Is it confidence? Is it security? Or is it the ego piece of fear and discomfort and anger and resentment? You get to choose every day what space you're going to be in. So as you're, you know, what these cards are saying is, it's if you're going after your dreams, if you're taking action, if you're allowing yourself to move forward, get out of your head. Okay? Don't let the ego come in and self-sabotage and tell you that you're not ready, that you can't do it, that you're not good enough. Okay? Those are things that the ego likes to do because, you know, it's just one of those things that it just creates that fear cycle within us. And sometimes it can create some anxiety. So it's not, you know, it's really important that we let go of that. Also, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in worry. Are you worrying a lot? Are you not trusting the flow of the universe? Are you not allowing things to happen in your life the way that it needs to? And so what's interesting is that, you know, in seeing clients in my practice and teaching, one of the things that we'll talk about is allowing things to unfold the way that they need to. And I'm at a space in my own life right now where I don't like drama. I don't like it for my life. I don't like it for my children. I do try to stay out of that as much as I can, whether it's with friends or my kids' friends or their situations, things that are going on even within family. And I'm at a point where I let God and the universe sort things out. Like, they know what they're doing more so than I do, and me worrying about it, me trying to control it, and me being fearful about it doesn't do me any good, and it certainly doesn't put the energy out there that I want the universe to receive from me. Okay? So be mindful. What kind of energy are you putting out there? Are you wishy-washy? Okay, the ego card brings up, are you wishy-washy? Are you really fully trusting in the process? Because it's important that you do. So interesting, but very good cards for this next week, for this upcoming week, the last week in July that ushers us into August. Again, going after your dreams, taking action, knowing that you're going to have the success that you need. Success, again, looks different for each of us, but keeping that ego in check, not self-sabotaging. Okay, that's something that we're really good at doing. We self-sabotage ourselves, our success, our relationships. What do you need to let go of in terms of the fear, in terms of the material things? Like, maybe I don't want to take this action because I'm afraid I'm not going to have the same space to live in. It might mean that you need to shift into a different space in terms of your living space. There's so many different scenarios. So however this resonates for you, just think about that. but don't get caught up in fear and worry. Allow, let the universe, let God sort things out. That's what this beautiful life is about. Asking for help, being grateful, and allowing that energy and that beautiful love that God has and Spirit has for us to really help us in this journey, okay? So really, really, really awesome cards this week. And again, this is the Fairy Tarot deck. If you have an interest in this deck, it is a Radley Valentine deck. And as I mentioned, I'll be working with him in a class next weekend, and I'm super excited to see my friends and take part in that class. So again, you can find me at milwaukeemedium.com if you're interested in scheduling a session, an angel card reading, psychic medium reading. Mediumship is probably my specialty, I guess you could say. It all is something that I enjoy, Reiki as well. But again, check out the classes if there's something that you're feeling guided to do, especially as you're advancing your in your life and you're taking action and you're trying to learn more about things. I like to be a resource for each of you in that spiritual arena. So hopefully this makes some sense to you, resonates for you, and whenever you're watching this, I hope you have a great week and enjoying we're in the middle of summer, so I hope it's going well for you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and we will talk to you next week in August. Take care.